Guys, Alex speaking. Thanks a lot for the feedback on YouTube on our first videos. In today's game, it's the mighty forces of Khorne against the Space Wolves chapter.
These are my 1000 points of Space Wolves. First of all, we've got an attack bike with a heavy bolter, a land speeder with a multi-melter and a heavy flamer, a pack of 5 long fangs with 2 heavy bolters, and I think the others are autocannons. We've got 5 blood claws with jump packs. All of them have got a power fist, which was quite expensive, and I think only bolt pistols. And we've got a scout squad. The scout squad has got a sergeant with a bolt pistol and sword, and one of the scouts has got a heavy bolter. I like the old models. And we've got an Iron Priest, of course, and the army commander of the Space Wolves is a Wolf Priest. He's got a jump pack as the first warrior card, and I think he's got a chainsaw, a power fist, the usual grenades, and a flamer as well.
Okay, here are the 1000 points of the Khorne Space Marines, formerly known as the Legion of World Eaters. Commanded is the force by a Space Marine Terminator Lord. He's rather tough, of course, due to the Terminator armor, and he's wearing a demon weapon and has a displacer field for further protection. Furthermore, we have a squad of 9 Khorne Berserkers, including an aspiring champion of Khorne. As a transport vehicle, I use a old Rhino painted in the World Eater Legion colors. To give the force a little bit more punch, I added a highly converted Khorne Dreadnought. I think he's yielding a power claw and a twin-linked autocannon. Yeah, that's the forces of the Khorne Space Marines. Furthermore, we have 5 Flesh Hounds of Khorne, which hopefully will arrive soon, because they are summoned to the battlefield. You have to collect summoning points by scoring hits in close combat, so they will arrive maybe in round 3, 4, 5. But if you're unlucky and don't score any hits in close combat, they won't arrive at all, which will be very bad. Okay, that's still 1000 point of Khorne Space Marines. Okay, folks, after deployment, the Khorne Space Marines have to deploy first, because for deployment they only have a strategy rating of 3. Whereas for the decision who starts the game, they have a strategy rating of 5. Well, I deployed the Rhino besides the bunker. The main forces of the Khorne Berserkers, including the aspiring champion and the Chaos Lord, in the middle of my deployment zone, so that they can move forward and secure the center of the battlefield, so they can translocate wherever the portal appears after the third round. The Dreadnought is situated at the Imperial Bastion, so he had a pretty nice field of fire. Okay, the Space Wolves, Marcus.
I placed my land speeder over there. As always, or most of the time, I try to reach the middle of the table by the end of turn 3, so that I can either fall back or cover the shorter distance to the next webway portal. You can't see the scouts because they've infiltrated. I've put my power fist wielding assault squad, the blood claws with jump packs over there, together with the tech marine. Got my wolf priest over there. It's got a jump pack as well, and the attack bike with its heavy bolter. And in order to do some damage, I put the long fangs with the 2 heavy bolters and the 2. We said that this is a heavy bolter, this is a heavy bolter, whereas the missile launchers are used as autocannons over there. Maybe they will be able to do some damage. And this is my stretchy card.
So the roll-off to decide who starts first.
Okay.
Oh, it's 6 for the Khorne Space Marines and for the Space Wolves.
Both of our armies have got a 3-2 rating of 5 right now. No.
Oh, 1. So I think the Khorne Space Marines will commence the first round and we will be back after that. Okay, end of round 1 of the Khorne Space Marines. Due to Marcus' surprise assault, I wasn't able to advance nor to set units in Overwatch, and vehicles can't move at all. So the rhinos stayed stationary. The foot troopers walked 4-inch towards the middle of the table. The dreadnought passed his leadership test, so he could act as normal and walked 6-inch forward as well. First, I would have set him in Overwatch, but due to the surprise assault strategy card, I was not able to do so. So, yeah, all troops who could walked forward.
Okay, that's the end of my first movement phase. I lost the rolling for who gets first at the beginning, but maybe I'm lucky because therefore I've got the last turn in the 6th round. I thought about moving the land speeder forwards, trying to shoot the multi-melter onto the dreadnought, but on the other hand, I might get hurt by the dreadnought in return and by the enemy army commander, so I left it here to be able to do a pop-up attack if I'm in range, which I'm probably not at the beginning of the game. I moved them up here so that they'd be able to cover
The distance
10,
to the enemy.
15 or maybe 20 inches, just in case the portal appears over there, or maybe to charge the dreadnought because they've got power fists. My army commander, the wolf priest, used his jump pack to move a little forward. He's got a flamer as well and a power fist, I think. At the moment he's out of range. I moved my attack bike forward. It's got a heavy bolter, which will prove useless against the rhino, but maybe it'll be great against the flesh hounds.
Should they appear?
The undeployed demons. My scouts have infiltrated so well that you can't see them at the moment, whereas the long fangs.
But you've set them in Overwatch, these cards.
Yeah, and my long fangs are, at least the 2 heavy bolters are out of range, whereas the autocannons will try to shoot on the berserkers, or to shoot at.
Okay.
Yes, they've got a ballistic skill 5. They should hit on a 2+, and they've got targeters as well, which would result in 1+.
Brilliant. Okay, 1 hit.
1 hit. And we've got 1 sustained fire dice. 3.
Oh, 3 hits.
I think I'm allowed to distribute the hits within 3 inches of the first one, of the one I can see. So let's say 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
3 different ones. I've got strength 8, you've got toughness
2 plus
4,
2 wound.
so it's 2 plus, whereas the resulting armor save,
Okay,
all of them
3
are
wounds.
lucky. Whereas your armor save is modified by -3 to 5 plus.
Yeah, because they have the Mark of Khorne, so they have a 2 plus power armor save. Yeah, pretty good.
Congratulations.
Only one.
So you've only lost one.
Only one berserker goes down.
And as we don't have any psychers, that's the end of the first round.
Well, that's the end of the second round of the Khorne Space Marines. The Rhino went on Overwatch. When the tech bike drives forward, he may hit the crew with his bolters. The Khorne Berserkers ran towards the hill in the middle of the game board, whereas the Chaos Dreadnought passed again his leadership test, and he went on Overwatch to cover the right flank if the land speeder or the assault marines tried to leave their cover.
This is the end of my second movement phase. The scouts have remained in cover wherever they are. These two are trying to shoot the outermost Khorne Berserker. My Wolf Priest used his jump pack to get closer to the Rhino because most of the other weapons wouldn't be able to harm the Rhino. This one accelerated to 22 inches of movement so that the Rhino, which is an Overwatch, will get a -2 to hit modifier. If it survives, it will try to shoot its heavy bolter at one of the Berserkers. They remained where they are, my Bloodclaws with their jump packs, whereas this one moved a little to be able to take a shot at either the Khorne Berserkers or the Khorne Dreadnought. So let's start over there. Okay, I'll start with my autocannon. The autocannon, he's got ballistic skill 5, which is 2 plus to hit. He's got a targeter, which is 1 plus to hit, but you're in hard cover. I can only see the shoulder pads in the head, so it's -2, so it's 2 plus 3 plus to hit.
Yeah.
I'm lucky, and I've got strength 8, whereas you've got toughness 4.
Don't you use any sustained fire dice? Or just one shot? Okay.
I hope it's a killing shot.
Okay.
It's -3.
As before, I have a 5 plus armor save. Ooh, this time he failed
This one's down.
miserably. Okay.
But it's not enough for a break test.
Berserker down.
And
they are frenzied as well. So.
And they are close to your army commander, which
so
has got
no problem.
Leadership of 10. Okay, I think the other one hasn't got any enemies left to shoot at. Even the Dreadnought, the huge Dreadnought, is behind the hill. So shooting, that's it for shooting at this side. Let's try.
Okay, then I will shoot with my Rhino in Overwatch to the... Here's a twin link bolter, so to hit. I think that's not enough because the attack bike has traveled more than 20 inches, so it's a -2 to hit modifier.
And maybe even emerging from cover.
No hit. So. Okay, then you can shoot with a heavy bolter.
So they try to hit the one.
This guy, okay.
This end of the squad. Oh, I don't think it's enough.
No.
I've got ballistic skill of 4 plus a targeter. But are you in cover?
Well, it depends. Maybe take a look from your attack bike.
Let's just do the old thing. Let's say it isn't a hit at all.
Okay.
Because it's
really fine.
Yeah. And it's no jam for me.
Okay, then my Dreadnought fires the twin autocannon in Overwatch to the land speeder.
Yeah.
He has a ballistic skill of 5.
Which is 2 plus. And
has he a targeter?
I don't know.
Let's take a look at the... No, I don't think so.
So it's 2 plus.
Maybe they didn't have such sophisticated devices in the
Like
Horse
that.
Heresy. Okay,
What is?
then I will hit at 2 plus, but the land speeder emerged from cover, so it's 3 plus to hit.
And some. Okay.
No. Okay. Then you can shoot with your...
And I won't ask you to roll your sustained fire dice for misfire, because we didn't do so with my attack.
Okay. Then you can shoot with your land speeder with the multi-melter, but
Okay, I think I
you have to measure first.
Yeah.
It's only 24 inch.
Heavy flamer would be ridiculous because it's a template.
You can flame your scouts
right,
if they are behind the hill.
So now I've got to decide whether I shoot at the first squad or the first enemy vehicle. I'll try. I think they are a little bit closer to me, and I might be lucky in getting
at least the first.
Yeah. So, oh no.
Not enough?
I misjudged. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's good for me.
Would be bad hit. Okay, and that's the end of my second turn.
Okay, guys. End of the movement phase of round 3 of the Khorne Chaos Space Marines. My Rhino has traveled in front of the attack bike to disrupt the movement of it. Maybe I'm lucky and my twin bolters will hit the driver or the gunner as well. The Khorne Berserkers climbed again step by step the hill in the middle of the battlefield. So they are pretty in the center of the battle arena, and they can move wherever the portal appears at the end of this round. The Dreadnought passed his leadership test as ever, and he will trying to shoot his twin-linked autocannon at the land speeder. So we started shooting here on the Rhino. So the twin-linked bolter tries to hit the attack bike. Okay, he has hit. Okay.
So
now I first roll a location, or have
1 to 3 will be crew, whereas 4 to 6 will be the bike itself.
With 2 dice because it's twin linked, or have I to roll first the location?
Just a single one, and
for the location, okay. It's 6.
So both of your hits go there, I think.
Okay.
And we've got an armor value of 10, and I don't think you'll be able.
I can reach 10 d6 plus 4, but I have to exceed the value. Okay, so no harm to the attack bike. Let's hope the Dreadnought will fare better. He's gonna shoot his twin-linked autocannon to hit. Yes.
5 is great. So you've got 2 sustained
fire dice. Scoring 4 hits in total.
1 and 2 will be crew, whereas 3 to 6 are the land, or is the land speed itself.
Okay, 4 dice. Okay, the crew 1 time and 3 times the land speeder.
Okay.
Okay, so for the crew, I think it's strength 8, so it's 2 plus to wound. Yeah.
Which one was it?
Okay, 1 to 3 is the driver. Okay, the driver.
And I got a 6 plus armor save left.
Okay.
Okay, so the driver has been killed.
The driver is dead.
Which will result in it going out of control, just in case it doesn't explode.
Okay, then
you've got
3 hits rolls. For the...
you only need 11.
Compensation, so it has 2d6 plus 8.
Yeah, so you've already got
first.
10.
Yeah.
Through.
Second one. Yeah.
And the third one.
Third one, yeah.
All of them are through. I think I've got ablative armor, which will result in the first of them being ignored. So you've got 2 left.
Okay, let's see what happens. 1 and 4.
Your first roll results in the land speeder's heavy flamer being destroyed.
Okay, nice.
And the 4 is really evil. The land speeder's engine cuts out and it crashes to the ground 2d6 inches away in a random direction. Anything under... Okay.
Okay, we have to roll in which direction Let's say 1 to 2 is right hand.
Okay.
Okay, right hand, 2d6. So that's 7 inch and crashes to the ground.
So there's one guy left, but I think he won't survive the crash. Anything under the land speeder when it lands hits D3, strength 6 hits with a -2 saving throw modifier. The crew are able to leap to the ground before it crashes, but will suffer damage if the land speeder was moving at more unlucky. One of them has survived, the gunner.
Okay. So if you have an appropriate model, you can replace it with the land speeder.
And he's even got a mighty powerful old pistol.
Okay, guys, we place the Space Marine gunner, and we'll be back at the end of the. Oh, here it is.
There we go.
Here we go. Nice. Okay, we're back at the end of the third round of the Space Wolves.
So that's the end of my third round. I haven't moved them yet, whereas the one who succeeded in jumping out of the land grader before it crashed,
The land speeder, not the land raider.
the land speeder, will try to use the multi-melter once more, because the event table didn't say it was completely destroyed or stuff like that.
So we agreed that he can shoot the multi-melter.
It came down,
Yeah.
whereas the other chart said that the heavy flamer was destroyed. I used the jump pack of the Wolf Priest to assault the Rhino. I think it'll be down in close combat. This one went down to combat speed, used all of
The
its
slow speed,
turns,
I think.
slow speed to get around. Yeah, you're right. In case of combat speed, it would have had 245-degree turns, whereas you can turn as often as you want to do so using slow speed, and slow speed is still 8 inch in case of the Space Marine attack bike. And now it'll be able to use its heavy bolter on at least 1 or 2 of them. And these went on Overwatch, whereas the other scouts, the scout squad, still remain hidden.
Okay, let's do the shooting of the heavy bolter onto the Khorne Berserkers.
Okay, let's try this one. It's got ballistic skill 4, which is 3+, a targeter, which is 2+.
2+ to hit.
It's a 4.
Okay, so 2 sustained fire dice. Okay, so 3 hits.
Let's say 2 on the first one, 1 on the second one.
And a strength of 5 against toughness 4 is 3+ to wound. Okay, the first one, 2 hits.
But it's only, I think it's only -2 or 3, and you've got a 2+ armor because of the mark.
-2 armor penetration. So it's a 4+ armor save. Let's see what happens. Oh no. One more skull for Khorne. Okay, and next. I fell to wound. Okay. That was the shooting, so on to the close combat. Is it a Wolf Priest?
I nearly forgot. The attack bike has got twin-linked bolters as well.
Okay.
Let's try and shoot them.
2+ to hit. Yes.
Okay. So twin-linked means I've got 2 hits. But it's
4+
only
to wound.
strength 4 versus toughness 4.
No.
None of them. I'm unlucky. Okay. And now we've got our close combat left. This would be the number of attacks, which are 3.
Unfortunately, he's equipped with a power fist, so I think that's the end of the Rhino.
Normally we've got, I think, 2d6 plus
D12, D20
plus 8.
plus 8.
But against vehicles, we've got another d6.
Yeah.
And we would have even more dice in case the vehicle was stationary, which it isn't. Okay.
So it's 16, yeah, through.
Yeah. First one was on the tracks, whereas the next 2 will be on the hull.
Okay, other tracks.
I think this isn't enough for the hull. It's 8 plus 2 is 10.
19.
19. No, it's not.
Yeah, you need 18.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last one?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Of course. Okay.
First one on the tracks. One won't be much. Maybe just reduced movement or stuff like that, but not a blown.
Okay, the track is damaged and the Rhino may only move at slow speed for the rest of the game.
And the two ones on the hull. Well, 4 might be.
Maybe I read
Partly for you. Yeah.
number 4. A large explosion tear through the crew compartment. Roll a d6 for each model on board. On a roll of 4, 5, or 6, they are hit and killed.
And what is number 1?
Number 1, the driver is hit and killed. The Rhino will move out of control and may not fire any weapons until another model takes over.
So let's just remove it.
You have to
we can do a roll
for the gunner. Yeah.
4
4
plus 1, I think. No.
No, he survives.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Just so if you've got a Khorne model painted in the 30k pre-heresy, no. Let's just use any model.
Okay.
And this one shall be gone. It won't harm anybody anyway. Okay, it's the end of turn 3. So the most important thing will be done. The decision where the next portal will appear will be placed. Let's say number 1. It's there. Number 2 over there. 3 and 4. Okay. 1,
Number
2,
4.
3. Oh, this will get nasty because you've got your dreadnought.
Something in front of the assault blood claws.
There's most of the crews over there. Okay. This will be short and bloody.
Yeah, interesting. But your Longfangs have a pretty nice firing arc towards the objective, so...
And I'm going last.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of great benefit or advantage this time.
Okay, we'll be back at the end of round 4 of the Khorne Space Marines. Okay, folks, end of the movement phase of the 4th round of the Khorne Space Marines. The Berserkers have ran towards the mission objective, but stayed behind cover so that they couldn't be harmed by the Longfangs. The army commander only moved 4 inch and tries to shoot his combi weapon towards the remaining gunner in the crashed landspeeder. The dreadnought turned a little bit left in order to shoot at the attack bike with his twin autocannon. But first of all, we have to roll for the leadership if he goes stupidity. So he passed the test, that's fine. And he will shoot immediately with his twin linked autocannon onto the attack bike. And he hits. So I have to roll the location first.
1, 2, 3 is crew.
Okay, it's crew.
Yeah.
That's 2 hits. 2 plus 2 wound. Yeah, both.
It's more than 2 hits because I think you've got 2 sustained fire dice. If you want to do so.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but I think it's enough for the gunner for the driver 1 hit. So
1 on each?
Yeah, so they have a 6 plus armor save.
No.
Okay, no. Okay, it's destroyed. Yeah, that was very good for me because the revolter could have caused a lot of trouble firing in the back of the Khorne Berserkers. So let's see if the Terminator captain succeeds in shooting his twin bolter melter gun at the gunner. I think the range for the melter is too long, so he's only able to hit with the bolter. So he hits on a 2 plus, but he rolls a 1. So he misses, which is not very nice because the multi-melter is a very potent weapon which could bring down the dreadnought probably. Okay, that's the end of the 4th round of the Khorne Space Marines.
Okay, welcome to the end of our the Space Wolves 4th turn. of movement. I thought it was the last opportunity to emerge with my Space with Scouts, and Alex played Virus Outbreak, a cool strategy card, onto them, and I think it's the only squad which might be affected with horrible results.
Hopefully.
Because the others all count as fully protected troops. So please roll.
So we start. 2 scouts are within the range of the virus outbreak, so they will be slain on a roll of 3 or more. So the first one. Oh, he's slain.
He's down, and this one was the heavy bolter.
Okay, that's lucky for me. Then the second one is slain as well. And that's not all. The virus spreads further. So we have to roll for each model a contact range of D6. And any model within the contact range will die on a roll of 4+. So the first one, only a contact range of 1, so no model is within. And the second one, it's a contact range of 4.
So it's the second one.
Okay. 1 more scout is within range, so he's killed on a 4+. No, he survives, and the virus is contained.
But the template will remain in play.
I think, yeah. Anything which approaches within 2 inches of the virus counter in subsequent movement phases will be attacked by the virus again.
Okay.
So, lucky for you, only 2 casualties and...
Yeah, but unfortunately, one among them was the heavy bolter, the only one who would have been
able to reach the shooting distance to
maybe
the critical mission objective.
And cover.
So that's pretty nice for me.
Next level portal.
Okay, but now it's your turn of revenge.
And the other one, the long things rain down. They can't shoot at the moment because of moving 8 inches, but I plan on them going Overwatch. Whereas my Wolf Priest used this jump pack to cover the distance to the Berserkers to use his Flamer. The one who is manned, the multi-melter, is going to try and shoot the army commander, whereas the others stayed over there.
Behind cover.
If I charge right now, this might result in lots of hits for the Khorne Berserkers, which might result in the Flesh Hounds of Khorne
to appear.
Emerging. And if I engage into close combat, the following Overwatch of the Long Fangs will be useless.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to roll for the multi-melter to hit the army commander.
Let's say the targeter, if it's crashed and stuff like that.
Okay, it's destroyed, so hit on a 3+.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength toughness,
fully hit.
2+. Yeah.
Okay,
but it's only, I think, just roll.
He has a
Let's look
Terminator armor save.
Which is 3+.
So it's 10. That's
great.
I think it's enough.
Think
maybe check the armor penetration of the multi-melter.
Multi-melter. Here it says
-6.
No, it's just -4.
Just okay then.
But I see. It's got a 2-inch blast marker, not just a 1.5.
Ah, okay.
So we've got one guy.
Aspiring champion.
Let's say this one is out of range.
Okay, the champion is inside. So another 2+ to wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
-4.
So he's a 6+
for you.
Save, and I think he had a conversion field as well. So first the armor save, 6+. No.
And the 4+
and the conversion field.
No. So
oh no, a double 1. Okay. Another skull for the throne of Khorne.
Blood for the blood god. Skies for throne, as you've always said. And we've got, don't forget.
Yeah, the flamer of the, what is it, wolf priest?
It's a wolf priest, just a wolf priest.
Hand flamer or normal flamer?
Could also have chosen his wolf priest, but yeah. It's just a flamer.
Okay. So 1 or 2?
Let's say 1.5.
Okay.
First one for sure. The second one on the roll of 4+. No.
Okay,
so it's
only
just
one.
Let's say 4 and 4 is 4+. Yeah.
He's
And
wounded.
it's minus.
Just the armor save? No, no man.
Of course not.
Always 1. Okay, he's dead.
Is it enough for break test? 2 out of.
Do they have to take break test because they're frenzied?
Okay, you're right.
We'll check that and we'll be
Yeah.
back at the end of the next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. End of the movement phase of the Khorne Space Marines. The Khorne Berserkers charge the remaining gunner to finish him off, hopefully, so that he can't harm any more models with his multi-melter. The Chaos Lord in Terminator armor moved 8 inch towards the mission objective. And the Dreadnought passed his leadership test. So he's within of 12 inch of the Wolf Priest. So normally he had to charge, but he passed his leadership test, and my decision was if I charge the Wolf Priest, the Dreadnought has no chance to reach the critical mission objective within the turn 6. So I decided to move only 6 inch towards the mission objective so he can shoot with the twin autocannon onto the Wolf Priest. And that's what I'm doing right now. So to hit. Okay, he hits. A twin linked autocannon, that means 2 sustained fire dice. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, 5 hits. So it's strength 8 against toughness 5, so it's 2 plus 2 wound. Okay, that's 5 wounds in total.
How many? The save modifier?
Save modifier for the autocannon is -3. So he has a 6 plus armor saves.
And I've got a Rosario save afterwards, a 4+ save.
Okay. A conversion field?
It's similar to conversion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 times 6 plus for the armor. Oh, brilliant.
And now 3, 4+ saves.
4 plus saves for the... So
he
all
takes a
but
wound.
1.
Yeah.
So the autocannon makes d6 wounds.
Oh, I'm unlucky.
How many wounds does he have? 2 or
He's
3?
only got 2 wounds.
Okay, so
So he'll probably
all but a
be
1.
dead.
Oh, 5 wounds, so he's dead. That's very nice. Okay, we commence with the close combat phase because I can't shoot anymore. So we decided that 2 Khorne Berserkers were able to reach the gunner, and we decided that he will get a -1 combat modifier for fastened into the seatbelts.
For being encumbered by carrying a heavy weapon.
Okay, so I fight with chainsword and bolt pistol, so I get an additional attack dice, and they are frenzied. I think the attacks are doubled as well.
I think so.
Okay, so I have 3 attack dice in total and can parry once.
Okay.
Okay, they have a weapon skill of 4. Oh, that's very good.
You're lucky. Get a fumble.
So I've got 6 plus 4 makes 10, plus 1, 11, charging 12.
And my being encumbered for carrying a heavy
Okay,
weapon.
13.
And my fumble.
So I have a combat
And
score of
I've got
13.
6.
Okay, 13 minus 6 makes 7 hits. Okay, 7 hits with the chainsword. Strength 4 versus 4 plus 2 wound. Okay, 2 wounds with a -1 save modifier.
So it's 4+.
Okay, he's dead. And lucky for me, I have scored 7 hits. And I think they're at double the summoning points because they are carrying the Mark of Khorne.
Okay.
So there will be 14 summoning points. So Marcus, we have a psychic phase where the Chaos Demons can arrive. Okay, we're back at the next turn. Bye. Blood for the Blood God. Okay. After we have read the corresponding article in the Chaos Codex, Okay, due to my 7 hits, which I scored against the Space Marine gunner of the Space Wolves Landspeeder, I earned 14 summoning points because they're doubled if the bearer has a mark of Khorne, which is obviously the case of the Khorne Berserkers. So in the psychic phase, which we introduced once, because normally we don't have any psychers this game, but if the energy drain card is played, no demons could be summoned, but lucky for me, Marcus didn't receive a energy drain card, so I was able to summon 5 Fleshhounds of Khorne, which have to be placed within 6 inch of a model which bears the mark of Khorne, but further away of 2 inch, I think, of an enemy model. So I placed them in this gauntlet so they can maybe charge in their last round or trying to help to secure the mission objective. Okay, we'll be back at the end of turn 5 of the Space Wolves.
Okay, hello to the end of my turn 5. After moving, I moved them towards our new webway, but I don't think they'd be able to at least lob grenades because they're still far away. All of them went on Overwatch, hopefully being able to shoot at maybe the enemy army commander or the enemy dreadnought before their 6th turn. My Bloodclaws decided to charge the Khorne Berserkers. When charging, they've got double attacks, which might prove useful because they've got 2 combat weapons. I think the leader has got a sword, which could help him parry afterwards, and the others got bull pistols and power fists. And the tech priest emerged because he's got a melter gun. He'll try to shoot one of the dogs.
Okay, let's do shooting first. Maybe
Should
2
be
plus.
2 plus. Yeah.
Okay.
Strength toughness should be 2 plus. Yeah.
So I have
And
a 4 plus
I've got-
unmodified save for my demonic aura. No.
And now you've got it's got more than 1 wound. As has the melter gun. And it says the melter gun has got D6 wounds.
Okay.
4.
Okay. Okay, the first Fleshhound. Back into the warp.
And this one.
Okay, we start now the close combat. The first Bloodclaw against the first Khorne Berserker.
You can parry. I've got, because of my Bloodclaw charge,
Yeah.
I've got 2 attack dice or double attack dice whenever I charge, plus an additional attack dice for the 2 close combat weapons, which are Power Fist and Bolt Pistol.
Okay.
You've got 1, which is good for you.
Okay,
5
I'm frenzied as well, so I double my attacks. So you can't parry? Okay. So I have 4 plus weapon skill 4, plus 1 from you is 9 in total.
And you've got the fumble.
Yeah, I counted it already. I have 9 and you have...
I've got 5 plus weapon skill 5 is 10, charging is 11.
Okay, so you have 2 hits.
With the Power Fist is 2 plus. Yeah, both of them.
Okay, the first Khorne Berserker
succumbs.
Okay.
And I'll use a follow-up towards here. The second one fights this one.
Okay, once again.
No 1. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. I only have 7.
Shall I re-roll?
No.
Okay. This is 5 plus 5 is 10.
So 4 hits.
Charging is 11.
4 hits.
Yeah, 3.
Okay. Once again.
Follow up.
Okay.
This one will follow up as well.
In the last 2 close combats. Oh,
6
That's brilliant for you.
But you can
maybe reroll
the
the 6
Yeah.
for parry. Oh, another
about
6. Okay, it doesn't matter. I have 9.
Okay.
You have 12. 3 hits.
Power fist twice. Yeah, once.
Okay.
So you did. And the last one.
And the last one. But this time you have a power sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, double 6. That's nice.
Double 6s. I've got 5 plus 5 is 10. Charging is 11.
I have
whereas I think
6 plus 4 is 10. Plus another 6 is 11 as well.
Yeah.
So
initiative 5.
Is the initiative doubled whenever your friends hit?
I don't know.
Okay, we have to check this and we will be back later. Okay, short update to the result of the close combat. Both models have a initiative of 4, so it is a draw, and the last Khorne Berserker heroically stands. Okay, guys. Last turn of the Khorne Space Marines is a pretty exciting phase because anything can happen. Okay, I ran with my Dreadnought, which passed its leadership test once again, hooray, towards the mission objective to secure it as the army commander did. So, well, they are placed there at the moment securely, but we will see how the Overwatch of the Longfangs will work out. The 2 remaining Flesh Hounds charged the remaining Space Marines, which will have to perform a fear test because they cause fear. Maybe, Marcus, if you just check. Okay, it's 9, but I think they passed it or
too much.
Too much?
They've only got 8.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Okay.
So they are shaken.
They're shaken?
Yeah, which means they will fight on.
Have weapon skill 0? No. Okay. Okay, then I think you would like to shoot your Overwatch. Mm-hmm. So we checked already the distance and the line of sight. So the first shot will be the heavy bolter.
We've got 1 heavy bolter and 2 autocannons.
Yeah. And the heavy bolter first shot at the army commander.
Yeah. I've got a ballistic skill of 5, which would result in a 2+ to hit. I've got a targeter, which negates you emerging from cover, which is still 2+. Yeah. Okay, hits. 2 sustained fire. 6 hits.
Oh. I can't take anymore.
I'm lucky, but it won't help very much because you've got a Terminator armor in the displacer field.
Okay.
So their strength 5 versus your strength 5. So
Toughness
4+. Only 3 of them.
3 hits.
Yeah. -2.
So I have 5+ Terminator saves 3 times.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Okay. First.
No. Okay.
Just managed to save it. The second one, 7, fine. And 6 also fine. Okay. No harm to the Chaos Lord.
So
then the second is the autocannon.
Yeah, the first autocannon, 2+.
2 hit. Okay. 1 sustained fire dice. 2 hits.
Strength toughness.
2+.
Okay. 1 of them.
1 hit. Then the obvious Terminator armor save, which is passed.
Yeah.
And then the last autocannon to hit. Okay, sustained fire. What will sustain fire?
No.
Okay. Then once more armor save.
No, this time isn't sufficient because it's -4, I think.
-3. So either way, it's he hadn't passed the armor save, so he has his displacer field.
4+.
3+. Okay, he managed to displace.
Okay, so it's 3. It's d6 inches in a random direction.
Okay, 1 inch.
Yeah.
On 2D.
Okay.
Okay. That was the shooting. So
Next we've got the close
we
combat.
perform the close combat phase, right. Where do we start? Maybe here, okay. That's the Khorne Berserker already in close combat.
Yeah. So I've only 2 dice left, but I can parry.
I roll a 4 plus 4 makes 8 in total.
I start with a normal marine.
Okay. 6 once again, please, for parry.
I don't have parries, but it's still a 6, so I've got 11, and you've got...
I have 8. So 3 with the power fist, I think that's
2 plus.
too much. Ooh,
One of them.
almost survived, but okay, they're totally wiped out. But Khorne doesn't matter whose skulls are collected.
And
So
we've got to look it up because of having failed my leadership test and being shaken therefore.
okay,
I don't think I'll be able to do any follow-up moves.
we'll
or
check this and
short
we'll be back
Yeah.
soon. Okay, guys, we fought out the close combat and it resulted in the loss of 1 Fleshhound and 1 Bloodclaw, and now on to the last round of the game, the 6th round of the Space Wolves chapter.
Okay. It's the end of my movement phase of the 6th turn. Because of their broken, or rather, in case of Space Marines, shaken status, they are not allowed to close the distance towards the enemy unless helping their brothers, and therefore the 2 Bloodclaws over there jumped into close combat in order to help their brothers with the Khorne Bloodhounds. I thought about having him run towards the target, towards the webway portal, but in this case he couldn't have used his melter gun, and therefore I only had him moved 4 inches towards the target, and I really rely upon the long fangs doing enough damage to
Displace the Terminator Lord or kill him.
He's got Terminator armor and he's got a displacer field, and in case of a bad roll, he might really get up to 6 inches
Away from the mission objective,
So
that's a good idea.
Points, but it doesn't look too well because the Dreadnought, which is about 200 or 300 point value, is still within 3 inches of the webway, and if he's there at the end of my round, move 1, which is another painted army moving into the round of 8.
Okay. Where do we want to start? With the Longfangs or the Iron Priest?
Let's do the close combats first.
The shooting is first, Marcus.
Okay, so it's the melter gun
onto the Dreadnought. Okay, to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where? It's 2.
So it's the left arm. You need an 18.
From the side or from the front?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. And it says I've got 2d6 plus 8.
Okay, 2d6 plus 8.
It'll be close.
Armor penetration.
No.
So that's definitely not enough.
Hasn't been harmed.
Okay, that's very good for me.
Yeah.
And now the Longfangs.
Yeah, we've got our
Heavy bolter
onto the army commander.
Okay.
To hit.
Oh, no. Only a 1. The autocannon.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 hits. Strength toughness 2 plus.
Both of them.
Okay, 2 hits. So I have
minus 3 or 4.
What to? Minus 3 armor.
Just to be sure.
Armor save modifier. So I have a 6 plus Terminator save. 2 hits.
Yeah. First one
okay,
is
first is saved. And the second one as well.
And the last one.
The last autocannon onto the army commander.
Yeah. 2 plus. Yep.
Hits.
Strength toughness.
Don't you roll a sustain fire dice?
Okay.
Okay, again 2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 wounds.
Both of them.
6 plus
Alright.
armor save once again. The first one failed. The second one, failed as well. So I have to rely on my displacer field 2 times. Okay, one
Last
time
hit.
it is safe, one time not. So the
So
auto
you've
cannon
got-
causes D6 wounds. And maybe he's dead. Oh, 5. I didn't catch the dice roll, but 5 were rolled. So the army commander died in the last round of battle.
But it won't help me.
But fortunately, the dreadnought still stands beside the mission objective.
That's
But this
really
was
close.
really a close game, Marcus.
Yeah.
I think the next round you would have slaughtered the dreadnought with the blood claws. Maybe the Iron Priest.
Yeah, maybe.
A very close game.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Really
Good game.
interesting. Yeah.
Okay. And we hope the battle report, you enjoyed the battle report, and we would appreciate if you like and comment our battle report on YouTube. Bye.